There's a little update. This part of the house here is being renovated. We are getting a shower room installed in here. Oop. So what needed to be done was this wall had to be moved back to allow the washing machine and tumble dryer, plus a worktop and some extra storage in here to actually fit in, as this wall is going to go all the way to the end there, and there's going to be the shower and the toilet and the sink in here. As you can see, these cables are just draped at the moment. The reason for that is this wall's going to get pulled out. This is all going to get knocked out. So there's no point in trying to make everything look pretty. It'll all get sorted out when the wall's rebuilt. Same with the fire alarm cable that's running up here. That's part of the one leg of the loop. The multi-sensor is moved from there to there. And in here we have a smoke detector that is soon to be changed out for a multi-sensor. But we've also got a call point here. Well, we will have a call point there once the video is ended. I've got one here, there's a nice new one, just fresh out the box, save you the hassle of unboxing it on camera, so I've just unboxed it, it's ready to go. So what I'll have to do is power down the panel and install this call point. We'll also need to reprogram the panel as well, so I'll show you a little bit of Loop Explorer while I do that. Okay, right now I've just got a terminal block in here. This is to keep the loop continuity until the call point is installed. The screen has been just connected to the bat box here. I'm tempted to just leave it connected to the bat box, since the bat box will add some shielding. It seems like a better place to connect the earth screen to anyway. So I'm going to go turn the panel off and I'll come back here. I'll remove this terminal block and I'll terminate it into the call point. Okay, the panel's switched off and I'm ready to terminate the call point. Here it is here, it's one of these slide front Discovery Protocol call points. I'm going to set the address to 21 first. So fourth place is 16 plus 4, 1, 2, 4 and then 1. So 16, 4 is 20, then 1. So that will be address 21 there set in the dip switches. I'm going to connect a fly lead from this yellow screen connector to the bat box, which is what the screen's currently connected to, the earthing. So I'll get that in mid video, but first I'm going to connect up the loop. This has an isolator installed in it. It doesn't seem to care which way it is connected, as long as I'm assuming. Oh well. Does the screwdriver fit in the terminal block? Yes, it does. So I'm going to just take this one off. Chuck it aside. Don't need it anymore. I wonder if this is too big to fit in. It's stripped quite long, it might need to be cut down. Yeah, it's too long, it needs to cut down. So I'm going to go grab some snippers. Okay, got the snippers. I also picked up some cable, a little bit of wire for connecting up the screen. So I'm just going to connect that up right now. Okay, that's that wired in there. I'm just going to connect it onto this and make sure I do not connect this to the screen terminal, because what that will do is it'll short all these wires together, and that's not what we want. So that's just going to plug in. I'm just going to bend the wires, dress them like that, and just plug it in like that. And then the screen, pop it in there like that. So make sure these wires aren't going to catch on these lugs or get pinched by the screws while I pop this back on. There we go. Put that in there. Get the front off of it. Hold on. Just had a thought. Just in case the address is not correct. I'm not going to screw it down just yet. So I'm going to go program the panel now, and I'll show you adding this in Loop Explorer. So I'm just going to turn on the mains first, and then I'm going to connect the battery. I'm going to let the panel boot, then I'll connect the serial cable to the PC, and then open Loop Explorer, and then I'll configure that call point. Okay, so I've got this old relic to program the fire panel using Loop Explorer. The reason why I'm using this laptop is because it's got a built-in serial port, and a few USB to serial adapters do not work properly with the Loop Explorer and that panel. So this is currently the only... it's dead. I'm going to need to get a charger for this thing. Okay, we're in Loop Explorer. I'm going to add the call point in here. So I'll go click Loop. And click. So down here, double click on an item to add it to the configuration. So we need a discovery manual call point, so we've got discovery. Double click that. It should automatically set that as address 21. So I'm going to go in here and change the location text to rear living room. And we'll set that to zone 5, the same as the utility, the kitchen and the dining room. And make sure that's set to fire. We'll have the LED pole just for kicks. We'll go up to connect. There's the panel there. Click that button, and when it's ready, we'll click synchronize, and that is synchronizing the new site plan to the panel. Since I need to take the front plate off the call point to install it, I screw it onto the wall, it's going to set the alarms off. So I'm going to, right now I don't want to set the fire alarms off, I want to have it silence for the time being. So I'm going to disable the sounders, and then I'm going to go pop the lid on that call point and then screw it to the wall. Okay, let's stick the element back in, like that. little chin back on, and that's the call point installed. I'm going to go silence it and reset it. So that is a little update and an installation of the new call point by the door in the rear living room.